My name is Aaron Huddard. I've been called many other names in my life. Nerd, bonehead, bud, friend, son, husband, and dad. But my favorite one was given to me by Jack Bevens, my grandfather. My grandfather had a large family. He and my grandmother had 8 kids, 7 girls and 1 boy. My mother was number 6. So by the time I was born, her older sisters had already had kids of their own. All girls, of course. So my Grandpa Jack was excited to find out that I was born, his first grandson. And when he first saw me and my big blue eyes, he couldn't help but call me Blue. And I was special to him. For as long as I can remember, I have been drawn to my Grandpa Jack. I'm not sure if it has to do with me being his first grandson and second boy born into his large family of girls, or maybe that we are both tall. We look similar, both played basketball, a little track, and both worked at camp as lifeguards. I like to think it's all of that. Jack was an honorable man, a principled man, a man many looked up to. He worked hard, was very frugal with his finances. He had to be, with 10 people in the house, and many times more than that, with the kids' friends over and other house guests. He was a leader in the community, a school board member, but above all, a husband, father, and grandfather. Jack fought in World War II in the European theater. We don't have many great records, so it's hard to know for sure where and under who he fought. In some early work I did years ago, I found out he was close to where General Patton was. I want to dedicate one whole episode to his World War II days. I bring this up now because I believe his time in the service helped define him as a man. Jack Bevens comes from the greatest generation, as Tom Brokaw so aptly named them, a generation that worked for everything they had, didn't expect anyone to give them anything. They stood up for what is right and spoke against what is wrong. They fought against socialism and fought for freedom and won. They defended the oppressed and helped those in need. They were self-sufficient and self-reliant and self-taught. And my grandpa was a great example of that generation and a great example of what we need more of today. Jack Bevens was the kind of man I want to be. Jack died when I was only 3 years old, too young to have memories of my own. So, with the help of my family, I'm going to tell some family stories, get to know, and learn some lessons from a grandfather I never knew.